Hi folks, Greg from AOK here, Wurtsboro, getting to the finishing end of our custom mahogany deck. I'm going to take you around and show you some of our progress. As you can see, we're splicing back in here into the existing siding, and as with all my customers, if there's something they don't like or something they have a question about, I always ask them to put a little post-it on it. We have a little crack here in the cedar, which we'll change for him. It's not a problem. Always catering to our customers. You take a good look in here. It's a little shadowy because we have plastic up to protect it, but you can see the mahogany. And we also mocked up some boards to show him the finished product and how it would look after we seal it. In this case, we're going to be using a clear satin, not satin, but a flat, clear Cabot stain. We always recommend a good quality product for the staining. It's worth the investment when you're spending this kind of money on a deck instead of buying some inferior product. I'll just take you around and show you what we've done. We've wrapped all the corners with pine, which will be painted. This is primed. We've routed the edges on all of the sills, which are also mahogany, and we'll cut those sills back about 3/4 of an inch with a little clip corner. Continue to router, give it a nice open finish. Around the front, we're finishing up the last course of cedar here. Again, joints always nice and tight. Mahogany sill coming across. This is the drainage area, if you remember from our first video. Duplicating everything back to its original integrity. Today we started with some of the more time-consuming parts of the project, the lattice work and the stairs. You come around this side, you can see we've got one section of lattice up for the customer to look at, and you can see it looks a little bit tapered, where this side is a little bigger than the back side. So we custom fit that to the contour of the property, and then lay the lattice in there, creating that boxed effect. Most lattice that you find in the store has a diagonal. This is a box look, a little more rustic, a little more colonial looking. You see one of my guys over here, Dan, working on the treads. What we do here is we take a piece of mahogany and we picture frame it with mahogany to make a tread out of it. And we clamp this and biscuit joint this and let this set up for 24 hours before installation. Those treads will simply be applied to the top of our stringer, which we built. And just to give you an idea, here's the last tread. This tread gets placed in the center, and then as you can see by those pictures, these get mitered around the perimeter, and those treads just sit right on top, get fastened with the finish nails and adhesive. The next step will be wainscoting on the inside after we seal the deck, and the stairs, the other side will receive a set of steps, the same as what you see here, and the lattice work. Once we get the customer's approval, make sure he likes it before we build the rest of them, we'll have that wrapping around the rest of the deck. And then we paint it, and then it's looking good for another 100 years. Alright, so we'll see you on the next one. Greg, AOK.